Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change through the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Hawkeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Williams. Got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Williams looking for a man. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Trojans have this offense rolling. Williams on the play fake. Here comes the heat. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Hawkeyes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get
Sorry, my
them in this one.
network let that down. Let's go. Yeah.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Go left.
Quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's...
Sure. Okay, I'm gonna go.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fine play action. Still looking on the move. Makes the catch. It's Watson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. They go to the counter. Find some fresh air. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now on the counter. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back open in the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Got a little grass. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Hawkeyes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line.
And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you...
Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Hawkeyes in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped.
And I actually thought the defense had the right coverage there. That's just really good offense. Like, really good timing between QB and tight end. You got a middle-of-the-field safety. You got those guys underneath. The defense has to see the ball, break on it. But sometimes they're just too good of a duo.
They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten conference.
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He wants to throw it again. He's got him. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll move the tight end. There's a crease. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Hawkeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. The Hawkeyes call a timeout.
Han ler meg ikke helt. Ok. Han blir som hemsk der, man som ja, skal si meg.
Time dwindling away as they try to
man kastet bort I 50 minutter på et bort der.
On the run, it's Yates. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. Iowa spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Han ler meg ikke helt.
And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Demon Deacons who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. And I guess what they can take away from this one is they're back to even, 3-3 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves
the Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Perkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Motion from the wideout. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hands it off on the counter. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab on the...
I can't... Oh, man! Oh, my linja, stakkar! Oh, ja.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a crease. It's Yates. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk. This defense, they knew about him.
Jesus Christ, man.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder.
Oh, okay, man.
On time, man. This crowd really affecting the football game.
Out of the shotgun on third down.
Pass
rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And here comes the punt team. Wants to return it. Lowers those pads. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring drive together. Makes the grab right down the middle. He's running free down the middle. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Nei, ikke altså. Er det en til en? Skal. Ja. En til en, ikke alle. Nå skal jeg sikkert meg. Nå håper jeg. Det er sånn.
Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the rushing game. He's been unstoppable this season in the red zone, a true dual-threat quarterback. I'll keep you posted on how he continues to rise in that Heisman conversation. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Trojans ready to kick it away first. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. play fake on first down to throw. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
They're going to run it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing...
Runs through a man, and he might have space. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that play-action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's the beauty of playing zone coverage, man. Everybody has vision on the quarterback. So when he drops to throw and that ball comes out, you should break as soon as his hand separates from the football. He does, sees the running back in the flat, runs up, and makes sure he gets no yards after that catch.
And that's incomplete. A
keeper borta. Nej.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a... So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Tight end getting vertical. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for space to the left. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Makes the catch. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's
looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Precision blocking up front created the open lane. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And all of a sudden, this offense starting to look like the Stanford offenses that David Shaw used to coach, where they had 3 NFL tight ends on the field at the same time and lining guys up all over the place, making it hard for the defense. These guys got weapons. They've got big guys that can catch the ball and hurt you. I love the formation, and I love the execution there.
To the air on second down. Throws for the tight end. The short hands. It's Woods. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it, and they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Under fire.
Aye.
Sack, this defense turning up the intensity.
Man, getting to this quarterback is big. You saw last drive, way too much time. They scored a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Throwing, Williams. Oh, they're after him. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Williams will pass. Caught over the middle. It's Mosley. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to pass.
Well, these wide receivers work them.
Deep shot for the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Wow, okay.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Whoa, Wagen, KB.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Hey.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Iowa spends his second time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot at this DB. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Formstillingen er godt.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Ah, okay, dat scoren Liederman zo natuurlijk. Ah, nou die indicasi, ja, die ja.
And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand.
Okej, han kan. Ja, þjálfara með víti haustum þessi þjálfari í víti. Hann góð þjálfari þessi maður. Eftir.
Hand off to the lone back. Got room at the 35.
He
gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They're going to ride this running back.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll give it to the back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Makes a man miss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the
That's why
a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They want that clock to run.
Oh, and then
to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Iowa. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. He'll try it again. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Williams snags it, and there's running room. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Verður skora. Nei, tók chansen ekki.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Williams looking for a man. He
Whoa,
puts a
whoa, whoa,
line
whoa.
under it down the sideline.
Okay.
Southern Cal. And they take it in
Nee,
for
leikur.
6 more points. The
maar
Trojans
leikur.
with the answer.
Okay.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
You credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got chance.
Gets the back moving.
24.
Williams.
Han tek 2 steg.
In space.
Tek 2 steg. Ja, okay.
Conversion. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Perkins. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to drive here. Out of the backfield, he's open. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second.
Má ekki stoppa aftur hann.
On the ground, it's Yates.
Kom ekki með bolti
And they'll mark him down at the 39.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect that.
Caught, and he's got room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops once more.
Hún á enga möguleik leikurinn búinn vegna þess að get klá leikinn.
But they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a
maður, 71 maður.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Þetta ekkert með þessi betri okkur vegna þessum fáum.
They'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. It's complete on the right side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Diaz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
Núna auka,
enga auka tíma. Defense on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, he går ikke sånn sin mann. Jeg vet, går ikke sånn sin mann.
And you gotta love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back, you can throw the ball.
Okay.
And here comes the Iowa offense, ready to go to work. Under a minute to go, just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite him. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
The most satisfying play in football, and they remain undefeated. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. That's the reason why they're both ranked. They're
man.
both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.
Ett synt i dag er godt, men ja. Okay. I'm coming on. I'll go. I'm come on. I'll go. Yeah, good.
Rivalry trophies speak to the traditions and the spirit of the contest between schools, and sometimes they also come wrapped as a massive bronze pig. Floyd of Rosedale is on the line in the matchup we have coming up. Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head.
The Hawkeyes will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They go to the draw. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. They go right back to it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the air. It's Peters. Got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Taylor. Might have a chance. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they call that a face mask. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Sends it back in motion. Now from inside the red zone. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give is to Taylor. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Tight end now in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 7. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Got a man. It's Watson. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short.
Oh.
Feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down.
No, con pressa non wow.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job
Makes it, headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was...
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Peters. Rushes on him. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Look out, he's got room. There's some room. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. An explosive play in the running game. Moves the sticks for the 1st down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll go to the ground. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Dances away. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that 1st.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to the ground. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Peters. Makes the grab, it's Keller. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Some misdirection with the counter. Makes it past the marker. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
The play action fake. On target. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ja, dat is al.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Just keep slinging it. Lets it fly.
Oh!
It's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
Well, tip your hat to the defense for that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Unloads it left. Caught. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They will score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Oh.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as return is stopped short of the 25. To the air, it's Peters. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Flips it out to the back. Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Finds his back in the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Timeout called by the Golden Gophers, and that's their last one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Keller. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send a field goal unit out before halftime. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. One more snap coming before halftime. He leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 5 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Georgia on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside, Mac. Now back to your game in Minneapolis. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they are 2 quarters from a win. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Iowa plays out.
The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge...
Right down the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Þessi leikur búinn. Okay, bara spila leikinn.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
The offense changing the play. Might as well stick with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He leaves it with his back. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down.
Ég sagti við 130 hjarta á leik. Það góð leikur.
Typically really good in these physical
230 aftur mikið á.
Getting first downs. They got stopped on this.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Taylor. They didn't get a push at all on that one. Give to the single back. He's out past the 35.
Han missar menn aftar. Varna menn missar menn alle endurs upp.
And they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So first down will open up the final period. Off play action. On the move to his left.
Hey.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg. Now he's going to break the pocket. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with the score.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
This time he's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Well, the defense.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
Vidini jag after maður. Ish.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter.
Det är mer och jag tänker man i boxen. Nej, Marvin.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Snagged in the middle. It's Diaz. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this defense continues to struggle with the passing game. These offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying to impose their will with the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work. Once upon a time, these two played for a live hog, but Iowa will have to settle for the legendary, the beautiful Floyd of Rosedale trophy. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Huh. Okay, mogę spillag nästan med. Ja, klippte så ja. Okay. Sånn. Enkä mä... Eikö örkulle niinku... Hankit postia. Frosted. Pelle peatu. Onkin tykkämässä. Etetin. No.
That's it! Wide! 53! Wide! Wide, idiot! Ready! Set! Blue, idiot! Ready, ready! Head!
Bra tekee, alta bra tekee jotain. Ei. Silloin on slahti pystyy. Mä olin. Kikespillingen mellan jonkin minussa. Tappeleikö mennyt, ökeleikö i, heti. Okej. Hej. Ja, glemmer zo. Okay. Hard to play on Eggs Highway really cool is. 2, 1. Það er ít að taka hann leikur og setja leikinu upp. Mjög lengi, ég get ít á nokkurs. Du, það er svo lengi. Nei, get ekki neitt, leið mig ekki neitt. Nei, leið mig ekki neitt. Leið mig ekki. Hata þetta bara kerfi mann á það. Ná, koma. Nei, get rætt, okay. Ajattelin restit mitä. Great over helvete så meget. Prófin að læra það. Já. Og þetta bara leiknum. Okay. Það lendi við sem þjálfari. Nú var þjálfari, nú var þjálfari í við sinni. Og Ríkir núna, hann ekki öruggur núna. Gott fyrir. Þetta við stafleikur hans. Gott fyrir. Hann reiður núna vegna hann tapar leiknum sínum. What the fuck? Meja rugl þessi leikur maður. Hvað rugl þetta mann? Ég langar að vita hvað gangi í. Hann lætti skilja þetta. Og hún komin í þriðja, ok, hann bara að byrja að tapa leikinum og hann bara hefni svona leikmönnum svona engin svona svo leikur eitthvað rögstað, ekki hægt að rögstaðan leik mikið splunda vörðunni bara. Þessu skiptir mikið máli bara að vera svona. Tapar sleik, hans mál. Thank you, America. Слушай, окей. Pompa per marchi. Att Nej. Nej. Åh, du prisma. Han grep ikke bollen, han er litt smarere. Flyter. Han kommer, bollen. Bless America. Det är mest. Okej. Inte hitta. Okej. Lelös, after lelöstys mennyt. Ha. Tästä päälle ei tahtu. Okei, saaks ne viikään? Eller konstigt i... Nej, ja, det bor ju. Basic bor ju. Nej, resten är min. Men...
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs.
Okay. I mean, I admit, oh, okay. Yeah, tappar Elmer. Ingen möjlighet att knäcka. Nej, det där borde. Bra, klart. Det där borde. Nej, det borde. Ingen aning som menar. Jæja, slökk þessu. Ha. Okay. Já, eins og ég ekki að fara inn í ég fór þetta í fyrsta og það er ekki góðir. Já. Eitt 82 på da. Over. Ja. Han er ikke ens bare bitte lille angrepsgivning, ikke mye. Bare 78, 75. Ja. Ja, jeg vet ikke. Hálskólinn. Mikið meira kröfu í hálskólum í forrata. Lillur í hann er með betur maður móta mig, 80. Vá, þessi margir góð leikstjóðana, 84 og 80 var margir góð leikstjóðana. Samt er ekki vinni leiki. Nei, það er mannlega. Ja, nei, möguleiki. Defense er ömulega vörn með 69. Það var sko fullt af mörgum á þessum ekki. Já. Já, hann er báðir jafnir, ég og hann. Já, prófa þetta. och låta han finna färdig. Eller mycket spela lite. Ja. No.